You're probably alienating your human readers whenever you create content with the goal of it being seen, digested, and regurgitated by AI frontier models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. When you write content based on so-called best practices for AEO or GEO, you're actually writing in a way that could put off your readers, your human readers, which is, of course, the whole point of you creating content is to build credibility and authority with readers, not to put them off. Here are 3 reasons why your content that you're writing specifically for AI is likely going to alienate your human readers. First, the structure you're using is probably not conducive to them actually understanding what you are saying, and it's not conducive to giving them a chance to digest what you're saying. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen the structure where you've got a lot of short sentences, a lot of bullet points, a lot of sections. It's just so much coming at the reader. It's hard for them to digest what you are saying. Compare that to a standard article where you have paragraphs, 2, 3, 4 sentences each. As you work your way through your paragraphs, your brain has the ability to digest what you're seeing through the way your brain works and through the way that the words provide a buffer. The long sentences provide a buffer, but when you just have bullet points, you just have numbered lists, it's really hard to understand exactly what's being said to you, what's being explained to you, and actually process it because the ideas are naked. They're not wrapped in additional words that help deliver the idea more smoothly. And don't get me started about the FAQs at the end of these articles. No one is asking these questions. These FAQs are not a service to the reader. They're just repeating what was discussed earlier in the article. What they really are opportunities for the writer to appeal to AI bots and get them to see the content and present it to people who are asking about the subject matter down the road. Second, the density of articles that are being written primarily to be found by AI is too much. These articles are too dense. They're providing too much information to readers well beyond what a reader needs to know to get value out of the article. The reason why these articles are being written this way is to show AI that the author is knowledgeable and authoritative, that this piece of content itself is knowledgeable and authoritative about the subject matter it's covering. But in most cases, a reader doesn't need 1,500 words worth of a wind-up and background regarding a topic before you get into the meat of your topic. Again, I understand why it's being done, but it's going to rub your readers the wrong way if they have to work their way through a lot of words, many sections to get to the part that is most valuable to them. Sure, they could skim and maybe they'll just jump from subhead to subhead to subhead, but you're not doing any favors in terms of making your content readable to human readers and establishing yourself as someone they should come back to again and again for content because you're making it hard for them to read your content because it is so dense. On a related point, third, the tone of your articles being written for AI is unlikely to win over many fans. A lot of this content is vanilla, plain vanilla. It's not bad, but it's not good. It doesn't draw the reader in. It's almost like the author is forgetting that there are humans on the other side of the internet who might be reading this content. It's so focused on being very meat and potatoes, being so plain language, straightforward, neutral, that it's not enjoyable to read. Yes, you might get some knowledge from it. The reader might find what they're looking for eventually, based on what I said about structure and density before, but the tone isn't interesting. And you know, when you read a piece of content with good tone, when you read good writing, it sucks you in and you want to read more from that person. So when you're creating content designed to be found by AI and you're focused on that, you're losing that human tone, which affects the ability to connect with other humans that are reading that content. I understand the need right now to create content that appeals to ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and other AI frontier models. I get it. And it's too early to tell if AEO and GEO are actually beneficial and move the needle just like SEO once did, or if AEO and GEO are just simply marketing opportunities for SEO firms to take advantage of. But it would be foolish on your part to focus your content creation efforts on appealing to AI in a way that alienates your human readers. Because quite frankly, for the foreseeable future, humans are still the ones who are deciding which professional services firms they should hire and they're still the ones who are signing checks to pay for the invoices those professional services firms are sending them. If you want to learn how to create thought leadership that helps convince humans that you're the person that they should hire, check out lawfirmeditorialservice.com. We have more than 450 videos, blog posts, and podcast episodes that can help you do just that.